The hidden truth behind the American Revolution, the role of propaganda and secret societies. When we think of the American Revolution, we often picture brave patriots fighting for liberty, freedom, and independence from British tyranny. But beneath the surface of this well-known narrative lies a more complex and hidden truth, one involving propaganda, secret societies, and financial interests that shaped the course of history. The power of propaganda. One of the most overlooked aspects of the American Revolution is the role of propaganda in rallying public support. Figures like Samuel Adams, Paul Revere, and Thomas Paine were masters of persuasion. They used newspapers, pamphlets, and even staged events to turn public opinion against the British. For example, the Boston Massacre of 1770 was a pivotal moment in the lead-up to the Revolution. British soldiers fired into a crowd of colonists, killing 5 people. While this was a tragic event, it was heavily sensationalized by patriots like Paul Revere, who created an engraving depicting the British as ruthless murderers. This image was widely circulated and helped fuel anti-British sentiment. However, historians now argue that the event was more of a chaotic brawl than a calculated massacre, and Revere's depiction was deliberately exaggerated to incite outrage. Similarly, Thomas Paine's pamphlet Common Sense was a masterpiece of propaganda. Published in 1776, it argued passionately for independence from Britain and sold over 500,000 copies. Paine's writing was so effective that it convinced many colonists who were initially hesitant about breaking away from Britain. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that's often glossed over in history books, the hidden truth behind the American Revolution. What if I told you that the fight for independence wasn't just about liberty and freedom? What if there were secret societies, propaganda campaigns, and financial motivations that shaped the course of history? Stick around, because this video will reveal the untold stories and surprising facts behind one of the most iconic events in American history. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into history's hidden truths. The secret societies, the Sons of Liberty. Behind the scenes, secret societies like the Sons of Liberty played a crucial role in organizing resistance to British rule. Founded in 1765, this group was responsible for some of the most iconic acts of defiance, such as the Boston Tea Party in 1773. But their methods weren't always peaceful. They often used intimidation, violence, and destruction of property to achieve their goals. The Sons of Liberty were also skilled at using symbolism to unite the colonies. For example, they popularized the Liberty Tree as a symbol of resistance. Anyone who opposed British policies risked being tarred and feathered, a brutal form of public humiliation that served as a warning to others. The financial motivations. While the revolution is often portrayed as a fight for ideals like liberty and democracy, financial motivations also played a significant role. Many of the founding fathers were wealthy landowners or merchants who stood to gain economically from independence. For example, the British Navigation Acts restricted colonial trade, forcing Americans to rely on British markets. By breaking free from Britain, colonists could trade freely with other nations and expand their wealth. Additionally, the Stamp Act and other taxes imposed by Britain were deeply unpopular, not just because they were seen as unjust, but because they threatened the economic interests of the colonial elite. The revolution, in part, was a way for these wealthy individuals to protect their fortunes. The hidden role of France. Another lesser-known truth is the critical role France played in the American Revolution. While the French are often credited for their military support, their involvement was also driven by self-interest. France saw an opportunity to weaken its longtime rival, Britain, by helping the colonies gain independence. In 1778, France signed the Treaty of Alliance with the United States, providing troops, ships, and financial aid. Without French support, it's unlikely the colonists would have won the war. However, this alliance came at a cost. The French monarchy's decision to support the revolution contributed to its own financial crisis, which eventually led to the French Revolution in 1789. The untold stories of the Revolution. Finally, the American Revolution wasn't just a story of patriots versus loyalists. It was also a deeply divisive conflict that pitted neighbors against each other. Many colonists remained loyal to Britain, either out of principle or fear of the chaos that independence might bring. These loyalists faced persecution, confiscation of property, and even violence from patriots. Similarly, the Revolution's promises of liberty and equality didn't extend to everyone. Enslaved Africans, Native Americans, and women were largely excluded from the benefits of independence. In fact, for many enslaved people, the British offered more hope for freedom than the Patriots did. The British promised emancipation to slaves who fought on their side, while the Patriots largely upheld the institution of slavery. A revolution of complexity. The American Revolution was far more complex than the simplified version we often learn in school. It was a struggle not just for ideals, but for power, wealth, and influence. Propaganda, secret societies, financial interests, and foreign alliances all played a role in shaping the outcome. By uncovering these hidden truths, we gain a deeper understanding of the revolution and its lasting impact on the world. A revolution of complexity. The American Revolution was far more complex than the simplified version we often learn in school. It was a struggle not just for ideals, but for power, wealth, and influence. Propaganda, secret societies, financial interests, and foreign alliances all played a role in shaping the outcome. By uncovering these hidden truths, we gain a deeper understanding of the revolution and its lasting impact on the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed uncovering the hidden truths behind the American Revolution, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends, because history is always more fascinating when it's explored together. Let me know in the comments, what surprised you the most about the revolution? Was it the role of propaganda, the secret societies, or the financial motivations? Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop our next video. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring the hidden stories of our past.